Oh man, so the Colorado Buffs lose another game after it's been an embarrassing season for Coach Prime. Coach Prime let it be known it has to be a change of mentality, and it's starting with this coaching staff. He is firing a lot of people. You see, Marshall Falk already took a job. Coach Prime is about to overhaul this entire roster and this entire coaching staff. He is furious and embarrassed as the Colorado Buffs have only won 3 games all damn year. This is crazy. We got to get into the video. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, hype the video. Let's get into what Coach Prime had to say about this embarrassing, humiliating disappointment of a season, man.
Into that, getting out of the rut you guys are in right now. What's kind of, besides those changes?
There's no rut. You're just not good. You're not good. It's not a rut. You're not good.
What's kind of the first order of business though, besides the changes?
So he said, look, we're not in a down, it wasn't a slump, it wasn't a rut. We stink. We're not good.
Mentality.
What does that look like?
Personnel. Coaching. Everything. That's what that looks like.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah, he cleaned the house. He's cleaning house. The first thing he said was coaching. I'm firing all these dudes. These dudes I'm firing them all. And personnel, new players. Listen, Coach Prime about to turn this thing around. He got to.
Mentality.
What does that look like?
Personnel. Coaching. Everything. That's what that looks like. It's a mentality, a certain mentality you got to have when that game is right there. And you could take it either way. When you take it this way all the time, that's a problem on both sides. That's not just a personnel problem, that's a personnel problem.
Right. Do you see this being a very different coaching staff next year?
I see everything being different, even me.
He said, do you see this being a very different coaching staff next season? I see everything being different. Coach Prime not playing.
As far as like different people here?
I see everything being different, even me.
And then just as a follow-up to that, there are reports, and you seem to confirm it at a team meeting the other day at Marshall going to Southern. Are you excited about that?
You had to talk to Marshall about that one. I don't want to do that to him. Like, let him present that to you. That's my boy. I think everybody know I love him to life. I don't think he would have came here without our relationship. So I love him to life. If that's the case, I'm going to do every darn thing I can to make sure he's successful. Everything.
Tyler.
Coach, you said you didn't expect this, that the program deserves much better than this season. As you sit here, the worst record of your tenure so far, how do you reconcile with everything that's happened the last couple months?
You figured it out. You understand what it is. It's no, I'm not going to say surprise. You know, you can identify it. It's easy to put your hand on until you get to the place. I stopped them one time, and I said, because I showed them tape this week of the score, the quarter, and the situation and what happens. I stopped them on the sideline. I say, look at the scoreboard. This is how much time is left. This is the score. This is the situation. What we going to do with it? Because we have seen this same picture 100 times. And we did the same darn thing we always did. So we get the same old things we've always got.
You mentioned mentality. How do you develop that over one?
You don't develop mentality. You select mentality. You pick mentality. It's like two guys are fighting, in a boxing match. Who you picking? You do your little homework. You pick the guy with that mentality.
Is that the most notable thing that's different from last year's team to this year's team?
Personnel is mentality. Yeah. I don't want to give you guys that easy go of it because you got to have someone to blame. So I'm blaming me. But what you just said is very right. But I can't leave it at that. I can't do that. It's us. We got to do better.
The other day, you were mentioning, I was back and forth with somebody, and they were talking about are you going to be able to accomplish everything you want in the portal? And you're like, well, it takes a lot of money to get all that done. How much do you think you're going to be able to get done that you really need to?
Well, I think we got it tremendously done a year prior.
Yeah.
But we, sounds like a cliche, man, and sometimes I hate saying that. But if I don't, you guys go do what you do. But I try my best to tell you the darn truth. I don't try, I tell you the darn truth, but sometimes the truth hurts when I tell it to you. We got to do a better job of coaching, much better.
He has emphasized coaching a lot. He's emphasized coaching a lot, guys. Coach Prime is going to make serious changes to this coaching staff, and I don't blame him, to be honest. He has to do something, and he has fault to take as well. But overall, he has to overhaul this coaching staff. Shermer's got to go. A lot of people got to go.
Coach, as you evaluate the coaching staff, you have consistently said in the past that NFL experience is something that you really, really value.
Yeah.
Is that something that, with the struggles maybe with coaching this year, is that something that maybe changes how you evaluate what you're looking for in future coaches to come to staff?
See, if I really wanted to answer that question honestly, where was it last year? But why you wouldn't ask me that last season?
The team was better.
Excuse me?
The team played better.
I can't say that, can I? It's not right. It's not right. I can't say that. I like a blend. We've always had a blend. I know you guys focus on a lot of the guys that have come from the league, but we do have a tremendous blend.
Two-part question for you.
Yes, sir.
Mentality. How difficult is it to find that mentality in players you're recruiting?
I'm not going to say it's tremendously difficult, but it takes a little more work, and we got to be willing to put in the work that it takes.
And then the second part of this,
Coach Prime, you're going to have to start traveling to recruits too, though. A lot of these you're going to have to start moving around to these recruits. He's going to have to put in a little bit more pivot work.
how do you keep the guys on the scene that maybe have that mentality?
Excuse
now?
me?
How do you keep the guys that have that mentality now, like Jordan Seaton or whatever?
The thing about these guys, man, you got to understand, when a guy leaves a program that selected him, picked him, or got him at the portal, he leaves for a multitude of reasons. The number one reason people leave is money. It's not a disdain for staff or disdain for players. It's money. Let's just be honest, man. Let's stop sugarcoating this foolishness, man. That's why most people leave. I admire these guys that want to go for another opportunity, a bigger opportunity, and play for a national championship, but I applaud that. But that's not the number one reason people leave programs.
Man, Coach Prime, you could tell he's beyond frustrated with this entire thing, man. I'm going to be following this thing closely and keeping y'all updated on which coaching staff members are being let go. Right when they are let go, I'm going to be all over this stuff. So make sure you stay in tune. I appreciate you watching. See you on the next one. This is Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.